Right now, I'm not here to share my main keynote with you. I'm here to do something very special. I'll be back in a little while to do my main keynote on growing your business. But right now, I'd like to share a little bit more with you about what PAPS is a part of, and that is the Global Speakers Federation. So I want to take you back and ask the people in the main hall and not the people at the back of the room, does anybody recognize this gentleman? Okay, I know the speakers are dying to answer this question, so on a count of three, who is it? 1, 2, 3?
Robert.
Thank you. This gentleman is called Cavett Robert. Over half a decade ago, he was the Toastmasters World Champion of Public Speaking, and he was a keen Toastmaster. Do we have any Toastmasters here? It's a great stomping ground, isn't it, to learn the profession. Cavett Robert had a dream. He had a dream of creating a community where speakers could help other speakers become better speakers. Now, when he shared that dream 50 years ago with his fellow Toastmasters, what do you think they said? Did they say, woohoo, this is great? Or did they say something else? They were very nervous. When Cavett had this idea of forming a huge community of professional speakers, his colleagues said, are you crazy? If we form an association of professional speakers, we're going to give away our work. I've got my piece of the pie. Why should we help other people because they are going to take a piece of our pie? Cavett had one response to this, and his response was, let's just build a bigger pie. Cavett kept saying, let's just build a bigger pie for all of us. So he pursued his dream. He talked to a lot of colleagues in the Toastmasters organization, and he got a few people on his side. And one day, somebody with a very negative attitude said to him, you guys, you are like a load of little mice. You're scurrying around together, and you're building a huge cat, and that cat is going to consume us all. Cavett he was not deterred by this. He kept his vision in sight, and he kept saying the same thing. We'll just keep building a bigger pie and a bigger pie and a bigger pie. Cavett succeeded. His dream came true. In 1973, Cavett Robert became the founder of the National Speakers Association of the USA. In the decade that followed, 3 other associations were formed in different countries. First of all in Australia, and in Canada, and in New Zealand. So now there were 4 associations of professional speakers around the world. Cavett's dream was coming true and now going on a global scale. And then another man had a dream. This man is Warren Evans. He was the founding president of the Canadian Association of Professional Speakers. Warren had a dream. He wanted to take Cavett's expanding pie idea to the rest of the world. So he started speaking to the presidents of those 4 associations, and it took some time. It did take some time. Everything that's great really takes time. But in 1997, at a meeting of the NSA convention in Anaheim, California, all the 4 leaders of these associations got together and they signed a document agreeing to the formation of the International Federation for Professional Speakers. 21 years ago is when that happened. And that was the beginning of creating our huge now global community of professional speakers. Over the years, the name changed. The International Federation for Professional Speakers was a little bit of a mouthful, and it didn't work well with the internet, so the name was changed to the Global Speakers Federation. And let me ask you a question now. Do you know how many associations are there in the world right now that belong to the Global Speakers Federation? You guys can't answer, and neither can the speakers at the back. How many associations? Yes. Well done. Give that man a kiss. Before I share with you those 15, our aims at the Global Speakers Federation are threefold. We want to strengthen worldwide recognition of professional speaking within the meetings industry. We want to provide support to all our member associations on forming and managing leading associations, as well as sharing best practices. There's a lot we can learn from each other. Do you agree? And also we want to help to build a community of like-minded people so that we can encourage alliances and connections and support networks. And isn't that what's happening in this room today? We've got people in this room from many different countries. We've got lots of the flags around the room today. This is an extension of Cavett Roberts' dream to build a community of speakers who help other speakers become better speakers. And now the Global Speakers Federation has 15 associations. If you're from any of these associations, stand up and give us a shout. Anyone from UK? Yes, me. Singapore? Yes, me. Yes, 3 of us. Yay. 2005, Germany was formed, and then Malaysia. Woo! Yes. And Southern Africa in 2006, Holland in 2006, and then in 2011, the French Association was formed, 2015, the Belgium Association, and 2017, Namibia came on board. And one left. 2017 again, we got the Swedish Association. I think that's all. I've not got any more, right? No more? I'm sorry? Oh, yeah. I saved the best till last. It was such an honor and a privilege this year being the 21st president of the Global Speakers Federation and leading the Global Speakers Federation into its 3rd decade. And I am pretty sure that within the next few years, there are going to be many more associations around this slide. We're going to have to get bigger, smaller images. So right now you're looking at the 15 associations that are very proud to be part of the Global Speakers Federation, and that's where the Global Speakers Federation at the heart. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor and a privilege to be here. I will be back with you again very soon, but thank you so much for your very, very warm welcome. Thank you.